From the keyboard to the boardroom, this is the Business of Esports Minute. Every single week, I, Paul Dawalibi, the prophet of esports, will be bringing you my hottest takes from the week. Basically, everything you need to know about the business of esports, all in about 1 minute. Let's go. The public market activity is red hot this week. Let's start with Unity, who filed their S1 in anticipation of their IPO and listing on the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol U. Unity claims that in 2019, over half of the top games on mobile, PC, and consoles were made with Unity. They generated $542 million of revenue and are currently sitting on $453 million in cash. The company has never been profitable, but losses have narrowed this year. The IPO has also not yet been priced, but the last private round valued Unity at $6 billion over a year ago. It wouldn't be surprising to see Unity get closer to Epic's $17 billion valuation. It's interesting that if you take out Epic's Fortnite revenue and compare just engine versus engine, the two companies are almost the same size. The timing of this S1 filing is also interesting, given all the mess that Epic finds itself in. Maybe Unity saw this as the opportune time to really stand out. In the end, the biggest winner in this IPO will of course be Sequoia Capital, who owns a quarter of Unity today. In other IPO news, Corsair filed to go public this week as well. The company generated $1 billion of revenue last year and commands 18% of the US market for gaming peripherals and 42% of gaming PC components. They intend to list on the NASDAQ under the symbol CRSR and plan to raise $100 million in the IPO. Their SEC filing noted that there's approximately 524 million PC gamers, and out of those, 94 million spent over $1,000 on their PC, and 27 million spent over $1,800, with total global demand for PC gaming and streaming gear hitting $36 billion in 2019. New York-based private equity firm EagleTree owns about 92% of Corsair and will continue to be majority owner after the upcoming IPO, when the company should easily be valued over $1 billion. Finally, another public gaming company was in the news this week when Razer unveiled record high revenue of $447 million, representing 25% year-on-year growth. Razer is listed in Hong Kong and is currently valued at almost $2 billion. The company arguably started the entire gaming peripherals industry and today is sitting on $500 million in cash with no debt. Like others in the space, they've seen a surge in growth during the pandemic. What is unique about Razer is they've started to diversify into areas that aren't immediately gaming related. For example, they acquired a payments platform and later launched an e-wallet service called Razer Pay. By offering more services to their gamer fan base, I'm optimistic for the future of their business. For far more detailed insight and discussion into the business of esports, as well as the most exceptional lineup of guests, please tune in every week to the Business of Esports podcast and every Wednesday evening into the Business of Esports after show live stream. Also make sure to follow us on Twitter @BizEsports and on YouTube @The Business of Esports.